Did you ever have a plan B?
I never believed in plan B because I felt kind of like one of the rules we have in my book is never listen to the naysayers.
Yeah.
To me, I always felt kind of like every single dream of mine. And of course, I have to say they were outrageous dreams. So people said, this is stupid.
Yeah.
What is the matter with you? That would never happen. I mean, your dream is to go to America. What do you think, they're waiting for you over there? I mean, there are plenty of people over there. They have over 300 million in population. They don't need any more. And so that was the kind of saying, you would never make it to America. And they don't need you. So no, impossible. When I said I want to be a world champion in bodybuilding, that was impossible. When I said I want to get into movies, that was impossible. So it was always impossible. So I felt that we can go and defend ourselves from that and just not listen to the naysayers. But if I start having a plan B, then all of a sudden I'm becoming, in a way, a naysayer to myself.
Wow, yeah, true.
So because that means now that I'm saying, well, maybe this isn't working out. And if it's not working out, we should have a plan B. So to me, this is the most dangerous of all of the naysayers, is me saying no, and it's impossible maybe to myself. So therefore, I felt the best way of handling that is not to have a safety net and not to have a plan B. That I'm at risk, and therefore I have to be at all times on the edge and a 10, so I don't fall where I would need a safety net.
Yeah.
This is the way I had dealt with that issue. Never have a plan B, always go all out with my plan and really put 100% of effort into it in order to really achieve it. And I just always believed in my goals. I mean, I remember when I ran for governor and people said, you're crazy. I mean, this great Davis is going to take you out, and then if he doesn't, Bustamante is the lieutenant governor. These are all seasoned politicians. You don't know anything about politics and blah, blah, blah. Why don't you run first for mayor, and why don't you do this? No. I was very clear with my vision. I could see myself as the governor because I felt that the people in California were very upset at the regular politicians. I mean, they were always talking about what they know and how smart they are and how they're going to fix things. In the meantime, we had a $30 billion deficit. In the meantime, we had blackouts. In the meantime, they were handing out driver's licenses to illegal immigrants, or what they call undocumented immigrants, and everything that the people were against and the people didn't like, the Indian gaming tribes were gambling and having gambling casinos but not paying taxes. So they were mad about that. So I would just tell people, if I become governor, I would change all that. And the workers' compensation costs for businesses in California, I would cut that in half. That's why so many businesses left California, because of the cost of doing business. So I said I would cut that in half. And so this is exactly, people bought in because I was talking believable. I mean, I could put my hand in the fire for the people to do the things that I promised. Those things will be done. And I said I would do most of those things before breakfast the first day when I'm in office. So that always sounded good. So in any case, but the people bought in. And I remember that when President Bush and those guys called me from the White House, and they said, you want the president to come out to campaign for you? I said, no. I said, because then it becomes kind of a political thing, but the Republicans are helping each other. And then Gray Davis is going to have out Bill Clinton and Al Gore and John Kerry and all of those guys. And that's exactly what happened. He had all those people come out, campaign for him, and I told all of my guys, no, don't come out. Because I wanted to be the David and not the Goliath. I want to be the underdog and kind of say, look, this is just between me and the voters. So that was my vision. Not a political strategy, vision, but I mean, that was my vision. I said, I have to be the person that is by himself, that is kind of crawling up there, and that is communicating with the voters. I don't need someone to speak for me or anything like that. Yes, you have your communications director and all that stuff, but I didn't need to have President Bush come out and speak for me. I didn't have to have the vice president come out to speak for me or anything like this. I wanted this to be between me and the thing, and it worked. People figured it out, that I'm out there, that I'm promising them, and they bought into it, and they won. And so this is why it is so important that you have really a 100% belief and not having to go and say, my plan B, if this doesn't work, is I'm going to go back to movies. Well, that will unfold anyway, so, but let's first go all out and not have a plan B. This is the thing. And so I've never had a plan B.